Ooh, got you in the mood there. It's time to fill out your brackets if you haven't yet. March Madness is officially underway.
A lot of people get puzzled by this time, but we've got help for you. Of course, the nation soon to be captivated by the buzzer beaters, the Blue Bloods, the Cinderellas. Some of it's actually going to take place right here at Ball Arena. Some of the new March heroes may actually be people who came from right here in Colorado. So let's break it all down. We're joined once again by our jack of all trades, Jack Linnehan, another edition of Jacketology.
Favorite time of the year, Tom and Alex. Now, real quick, I'm just going to say this right off the bat. I'm not going to tell you whose teams to pick, okay? One of my Final Four picks got out in the first round last year. We're not doing that, but we're going to look at the teams that you're going to want to watch this week and beyond. We're starting in the West region with our very own Colorado State Rams because they are a very trendy 12 seed right now. They're projected, actually, they're favored to beat Memphis. Memphis is without their best player, Tyrese Hunter. He's probably not going to be playing in this game. The Rams, a trendy pick to upset as a number 12 seed. A couple other teams I'm keeping an eye on. Grand Canyon, they beat St. Mary's last year. That's what ruined my bracket. And then Drake as well, an 11 seed. These are the teams that you're probably going to want to watch for upsets out of the West. And then how about this? Down here, Kansas, Arkansas, and St. John's, three of the best coaches of all time, Bill Self, John Calipari, and Rick Pitino. That is going to be a very exciting quadrant over there. Headed now to the south, our first games in Denver. We've got Michigan and UC San Diego, and Texas A&M and Yale. 12 and 13, potentially trendy upset picks there as well. Those should be very exciting games to watch. Headed over to the East region, more Denver games. This is BYU and VCU and Wisconsin and Montana. That 6-11 matchup. One I'm watching in particular should be very fun. Wisconsin as well over Montana. That's probably a little bit likely. 14 seeds don't necessarily win that often, but we'll get to that in a moment. Finally, the Midwest region, not a whole lot that I'm necessarily keeping an eye on, but one team I do want to point out, McNeese, they win a lot. Their head coach, Will Wade, just accepted a job to coach at NC State, so I wonder if that team is going to be still full focus with their head coach now thinking about his future. That's it for the men's region, but we're not done, of course. We've got the women's tournament as well, and there are a lot of local kids playing in this tournament. No Colorado teams, but plenty of Colorado natives, starting with the #1 overall seed, the UCLA Bruins, led by All-American Lauren Betts, a Grandview alum. She is one of the best players in college basketball. You got 14 seed San Diego State, who has Callie Clark, a Cherry Creek alum, and then Richmond, the 8th seed, who might play UCLA in the second round. They have Alyssa Jimenez, who went to Horizon High School. That's Region 1 in Spokane. Region 2 is in Birmingham. And we've got some more Coloradans on the board. West Virginia, #6 seed. That's Kylie Blackston, went to Air Academy down in Colorado Springs. And Vanderbilt, the 7, they've got Ayanna Mitchell, who went to Fountain Fort Carson. Region 3, also Birmingham. Another Colorado connection, Avery Van Sickle, a Regis Jesuit grad. She helps lead #14, Stephen F. Austin. It's going to be a tough game against Notre Dame in Notre Dame, but that'll be one to watch as well. And finally, Region 4, a couple of Valor Christian alums for you. And from the same state, collegiately, Reagan Beers for the Oklahoma Sooners, #3. She transferred there from Oregon State. She's a Valor alum, as is Macy Heward, who plays for Oklahoma State, #7. Big rivalry there between Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. Two former teammates at Valor. That could be fun to watch if they both make it all the way to the Sweet 16 in Spokane. So if you're picking your bracket, what are the trends that you want to be keeping an eye on? Well, obviously, the top seeds tend to be the big overall winners. But to me, the real fun is which upset to pick. This is a graphic the men's selection show provided for us. And as you can see, since 2018, 11 seeds have had the most success in upsetting their first-round opponents. It's a 50-50 clip. So if you're going to be picking an upset, you're going to have better luck going with 11 or 12 than, say, a 14 over a 3 or the third ever 16 over a 1. For the women's tournament, upsets a lot less likely. In fact, last year, there was only one upset in the entire first round.
It has gotten a lot broader, though. It used to be there were only 6 or 8 teams that really thought about winning a national championship. Now, in women's basketball, there are at least twice, if not 3 times as many teams that play high-quality basketball. So those upsets are more likely now to percolate up on the women's side.
Yeah, it's still very top-heavy, but you could see more upsets in the first rounds. And then once you get to the Sweet 16, the Elite 8, that's where you're really getting heavyweight versus heavyweight. And each game is going to be a beautiful thing to watch.
It'd be fun to watch the women play with all those high school players from Colorado here, there, and everywhere. It'd be really nice if some of them were playing in Boulder or Fort Collins. They all took their big ticket elsewhere.
Yeah, it's tough, but I mean, hey, when UCLA is calling and you're Lauren Betts, how do you say no to that? You know.
I'll see my sister there next year. Yeah. Jack, thanks as always. Jacketology, nice.